the long-awaited squat, man. You guys been wondering, and yeah, I've been wondering myself, bro, because I just don't squat. And today we're gonna see how much I can do. We got 315 on the bar. Let's see how fast this moves. Kind of nervous, even though I could deadlift like 605. So today is the day. You guys get to see what my squat is. I guess we both get to see what my squat is, because, you know, if you've been a viewer of mine, I had a comment earlier, like, you know, what's the squat, dude? Like, we never see you squat. And there's a good reason for that. I just don't squat, right? All I do is deadlift and I bench press. And if you were following me for a really, really long time, I started bench pressing in January of 2024. And then it took me all the way up to September 2024 to start deadlifting, right? And the first time I've ever benched, it was 290. And the first time I've ever deadlifted, it was 405, right? You know, quickly after I started training for those movements, and I've gotten stronger respectively. So hopefully this is the same case for my squat. Right, like in the prior video you just saw in the beginning of this video, I hit 315, right, with an RPE of maybe 8 or 7. So I'm assuming my squat is probably 365, right? And if you saw, like, it was pretty good depth. I tried to hit depth as much as possible. If anything, I was kind of just spamming YouTube tutorials on how to squat properly. And I'm personally going to be going with the low bar squat, since it should translate over well, since it's more posterior chain activation, right, instead of front or thigh bar, which is more quad activation. Because, you know, I deadlift heavy, so if anything, this should translate well over to my squat, and vice versa to my deadlift as well. So I should see my deadlift increasing significantly as long as I'm programming this correctly. But yeah, right now I'd estimate my 1 rep max right now to be 365, which is kind of sad, right? I mean, albeit this is a movement I just don't train, right? Never really had the pretty much the drive to train for it. If anything, I was honestly really nervous to train for squat, because I used to, you don't know this, but I got injured when I was 17, 18, because I was dumb. That was pretty much ego lifting. But what happened was, it's funny because I used to train for plyometrics, as in I just wanted to increase my vertical. You could probably go, you can go on my YouTube right now, scroll all the way down to 5 years ago during COVID. I was just on this whole, I want to increase my vertical as much as possible. And yeah, so I was like, well, if my vertical is increasing by just me doing box jumps, I can only imagine what happens when I start doing weightlifting. And your boy got under a Smith machine and put 2 plates on. And the funny thing is, I've always had low back injury ever since I had a bad fall. But since I was young, I'd heal fast. I never gave it the proper time to heal and whatnot. But anyways, I just I go under the bar, and my idiot ass just goes under, and I forgot what happened, but I remember hearing a sound, and it didn't sound good at all. And then after that, it was just, with low back was just inflamed, very bad. I got it done. I got some MRIs done, and they were like, dude, you have insane amounts of inflammation. And they told me I had a back of a 65-year-old. And I was like, bro, I'm cooked. I was 17, 18, and I'm just sad, kind of depressed, because my back feels terrible, and I know I'm not supposed to feel this way. I'm a lot better now, because you see me pulling 605, but that's a whole tangent for a whole nother story time. But yeah, that's kind of why I stayed away from squat pattern movements. But then you're like, bro, but you deadlift. Yeah, but deadlifting feels good to me. Plus, I'm leveraged for deadlifting, right? Even though I could pull 605 and 605 is impressive, I am biomechanically, it's a biomechanically advantageous lift for me, right? Because of my long limbs and shorter torso. Yeah, and the deadlifts is just awesome. So this is more of a rant, kind of more of a rant, but yeah, I'm currently at like a 365, estimated one rep max 365. I do plan on getting to a 405 squat very soon. Probably like within a month of just consistent training. I'm thinking I'm gonna like have, well, I'm gonna have 2 leg days, obviously, like I always do. And one of the leg days is going to be a top set deadlift day because I'm always going to be pulling deadlifts, my favorite lift of all time, best lift ever. And that's what helped my back pain, low back pain, which is cool. And then another day is going to be like maybe low volume, but heavy to moderate weight for me. Or I'll probably just stay around 225, rep that out for 3 sets, and just naturally progress and get stronger with that. And a lot of people are like, that's pretty low volume, right? Like one day out of the week and whatnot. And you are right to an extent, but again, I'm pretty much going to be banking on the newbie gains pretty much at this point, because like this is a lift that, well, I'm disadvantageous at because of my longer femurs. But again, those newbie gains still are on my side since I don't do this lift, so I can get away with like just doing 1 day programming. Yeah, so that's the plan right now. But obviously, as I advance more and get stronger in the lift, I'm obviously the newbie gains are going to diminish, and I'm gonna have to actually start maybe doing twice a day. Probably get rid of deadlifts for a little bit, just a little bit, and because the goal right now is a 500-pound squat, right? And I feel like once I get a 500-pound squat, I'll probably start competing, because the goal right now is a 675 deadlift. That's happening this year, as long as nothing bad happens. Knocking on wood. 675 deadlift is boundless. I'm at 605 and I hit it twice. I hit it yesterday, so it was kind of dumb of me to squat today. Again, I was doing low bars, so emphasis on the posterior chain. It was most definitely taxed, but that 315 felt pretty decent. So I bet if I spaced it out, I'd probably move a lot faster. Anyways, that means I have more in the tank for sure. 365 to 405. I plan on having 405 in a month. But again, goal right now, 500-pound squat, 675 deadlift, and then a 405 paused bench press. I'm very close to a 405 touch and go. And after I hit 405 touch and go, I will be doing paused the remainder. And I feel like, especially at a local meet, tested, because your boy is natural, I will most definitely like be competing. And yeah, stay ready for that. I'm excited, and I just want to level up to the next game. So stay tuned. Thank you, guys.